We asked you to fight like never before. Have no fear and be bold. Expose corruption wherever you find it. Call it like it is, and when you do, we will have your back. And now I'd like to present Congressman Pete Sessions.
Mr. Moss, thank you very much. On behalf of the National Republican Congressional Committee, I want to say thank you very much for coming to Washington, D.C. We're the beast of the belly here, and we recognize firsthand at the NRCC that the American people have had enough. Mr. Moss, I'm joined today by two of the finest members of the Texas delegation. Gentleman from Dallas, Texas, Jeb Hensarling. Gentleman from also Texas, Judge Congressman Ted Poe. Both of these gentlemen have not only served with me for years, but served with honor and distinction. And I believe, while they may not recognize all the names that are on here, they speak forthrightly about the words, the ideas, the principles, the concepts, the prayers that are behind this, and perhaps most of all, the desire to win. We recognize that our country is facing difficult times. And as Judge Poe would say, that's just the way it is. But I would say to you today, with great sincerity, that we recognize that in order to retire Nancy Pelosi and to make a change that will be necessary, the Republican Party will have to forthrightly stand up and speak to the people of this great nation, just as the names are embodied and fleshed right here next to us by you being here. That spirit, I believe, can be matched by Republican candidates across the country. First of all, we do recognize that this government, the federal government, should have limited authority as vested to the American people in the Constitution. Secondly, we believe that this limited government should allow unlimited opportunity and freedom for people and the states that they live in. Third, we believe that we as elected officials should be forthright about the decisions that we make, should read the bills that we're going to vote on, and should hold ourselves up to engage the public on the decisions that we make. We as Republicans recognize that for our country to be free and for us to avoid that which would put us and encumber us in bankruptcy, that we must make decisions that the American people support. And so I will say to you that this next November, Republican candidates will be giving a message all across this country that we hope will be heard by the Tea Party people of this great nation. We will respectfully not only work with you, but we will continue that effort after election, and if we are selected by the American people to be the party of the majority, we will come back to Washington, D.C. full of opportunity and hope to make sure that we balance the budget of these United States, that we will work forthrightly with the American people to make sure that every single bill that we pass will have the opportunity for the American people to see that bill 72 hours and engage their member of Congress in the legislation that will be important to this country. And perhaps most of all, we will make sure that as we move forward, we gain a consensus with people back home on not only their ideas about the direction, but their ideas about the solution. The Republican Party is interested in making sure that we make progress for America, that will balance the budget, that will give all Americans a say in their elected officials in the directions that we go. And most of all, we will want to serve with honor and distinction from what the people have given us, and that is their power and their proxy to move this country forward. I thank you for allowing us to be here today. I will say to you that this great postcard, as you call it, will be here in Washington, D.C. It will be something that the members of Congress that are Republicans understand and see firsthand. And I would like to challenge other states who have Tea Party members, just as we have from the Lone Star State, to come to Washington, D.C., engage their members of Congress, and bring it to us here at the National Republican Congressional Committee with the spirit of making sure that we do the right thing for America. God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you very much.